Not in the last 53 years of Bangladesh's existence has the New Delhi-Dhaka ties been as fragile as it is right now. The Mohammed Yunus-led government arresting a Hindu priest, preventing others from leaving the country, and even refusing fair trial has resulted in waves of anger in India. And it is not only in India. World leaders are also now casting a watchful eye as to what is happening in Bangladesh. Here's more.
Bangladesh to India to Canada, public protests and more specifically anger of the Hindu community have spread like wildfire. Calls for justice for Hindu priest Chinmay Krishna Das are a crystallization of bigger concerns of minority rights violations in Bangladesh under the Yunus government. The man at the center of the storm, accused of sedition, Hindu priest Chinmay Das has been denied bail. His lawyer was attacked a day before Das was to be produced in court. The issue of minorities attacked in Bangladesh has taken diplomatic overtones. India has hit out at the Bangladesh government, stressing it must do more to protect minorities. In a written reply to Parliament, Indian External Affairs Minister said the primary responsibility for protection of life and liberty of all citizens of Bangladesh, including minorities, rests with the government of Bangladesh. Members of the Indian Parliament across the spectrum expressed concern on the situation in the country.
It seems very grave and troubling, and I think we are all very concerned. All Indians will be concerned because this is a next-door neighbor whose well-being we are concerned about. I must say that it's not only the Foreign Ministry that's keeping an eye on the situation. I think all concerned Indian citizens are worried about some of the reports coming in from Bangladesh. So we will all follow it very closely. I personally am following it very closely.
इस बात के विषय को रखा है बांग्लादेश में जो जेल में हैं हमारे.
We raised the issue of Bangladesh yesterday. I have demanded from my government to provide security to Krishna devotees and all Sanatani brothers in Bangladesh. This is not a matter of foreign policy. It is a matter of sentiments of Krishna devotees.
Across the Bangladesh border in Tripura state in India, a breach at Bangladesh's Deputy High Commission raised an uproar. India expressed regret. Dhaka summoned the Indian envoy and lodged protest. The issue has even triggered global concern, with several Hindu-American groups seeking US intervention. An Indian-American body urged US President Joe Biden and President-elect Donald Trump for an independent inquiry. Another group wants US funding to Bangladesh to be contingent on actions taken to protect minorities. The issue even resounded in the British Parliament.
The degree of escalation in the violence is deeply, deeply concerning. And what we are witnessing now is just uncontrolled violence in many quarters. And we are now watching with horror and shock as further violence is spread in Bangladesh. And all our thoughts in this house are most definitely with the diaspora community here and those who are affected in Bangladesh. These are deeply disturbing reports. We have a religious leader who has now been arrested. We need to know effectively what is being done to secure his release, due process in particular.
The UK has issued a travel advisory for its citizens against travel to Bangladesh. In the backdrop of the series of attacks on Hindus and Hindu temples, the advisory warns of terror attacks in the country. It's even been tagged as efforts at a genocide. Whether Bangladesh admits it or not, it's clear the world sees the situation in Bangladesh as volatile, with no real solution in sight.